Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Division. I am Death from Above. Today we're going to be talking about my thoughts on The Division so far. I'm calling this a Division Week 1 review from a casual's perspective. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about The Division, give my thoughts, and then I want your feedback at the end. And so let's get started. What I wanted to talk about is a different perspective on kind of a review video. It's not really a review. It's just a video where I'm giving thoughts. But I know a lot of the big YouTubers and streamers have played this game. They've already hit max level. They've done the Dark Zone grind. They're in it for the big main in-game stuff. Whereas someone like me who works full-time, has a family, has kids, has responsibilities, I've been able to play 1 to 2 hours a day for the past week. So I've been able to go into the game, get stuff done, play it, but I haven't maxed anything out. I haven't maxed my character's level. I haven't completed all the missions. I haven't done all the side missions. What I have done is get into the game, play half the game, play the Dark Zone, and have fun. I mean, fun. I do a lot of weapon videos, weapon reviews, and I'll note a gun is a fun gun, in quotes or not. Well, I'm gonna do the same thing for this game. I'm gonna note it a fun game. It definitely tickles my fancy. It tickles me where I like it. So let's go ahead and talk about my character, where I'm at so far, what I've accomplished. So you can see I'm level 14, and I can't get out of my mod screen. So I'm level 14. I'm about halfway there to level 30. Dark Zone rank is also 14, I think. It's 12 or 14. I'm pretty sure it's 12. So I've been doing some Dark Zone and having some fun. Dark Zone at this point in the game is kind of pointless. Not totally pointless, but not the most useful thing, because you'll outlevel your gear after a couple missions. So don't waste too much time in the Dark Zone until you hit level 30. That's 1 point. So going over my character, you can hear explosions happening in the background. We've got some guns. They're pretty dang cool. Right now I'm running an M44 with an AUG as my secondary and an M1911 as my pistol. I've got mostly blue gear. I'm level 14. Some of it I gotten from the Dark Zone. Others I've just bought. Others I've just gotten from drops. There's no real way to gear up, and also there's no real, like, I always have a decision when I'm getting rid of something. Do I break it down for parts, or do I sell it for cash? Do I worry about Dark Zone money? Do I worry about Dark Zone rank? All that stuff. So gear, I don't think it matters at this point until you hit max level what you do with it. If you break it down for parts or if you sell it. It just depends on whatever you're looking for at the time. I've done both. I don't really notice an advantage to either. I'm sure there's something that'll give you an advantage in one or the other, but I haven't found it yet. Dark Zone, don't worry about your Dark Zone rank. Don't worry about your Dark Zone credits yet. Not really an issue, because you will outlevel gear pretty quickly. And once you get level 30, your Dark Zone rank is going to increase, and the gear is going to get a lot more expensive. So there's no real reason to concern yourself with that too much. So what do I think about the game as far as progression goes? I think it's got a good pace to it. I like what's going on. I like the amount of time I'm having to spend, but I like that it's not frustratingly expansive and you have too much time to spend. I think the map size is perfect. I really like the map size. If it was all of New York, I would feel overwhelmed, and there would be like no way I could ever finish the game with the density of missions, or it would feel too spread out. So I like the size of the map. I think it's a good size. The guns are fun, awesome, and cool. The only thing is I end up putting a suppressor on everything, because that's what I've got right now, and it makes all the guns sound the same, and I just don't like that. I like how the guns sound. So then they all sound pretty unique, and I think they've done a good job with that too. So I'm really enjoying the guns. As far as PvE goes, I think the missions are cool. There's a little bit of repetitiveness to it, but you can't really help that in the type of game that it is. You're going to get a little repetitiveness. But it's not unfun. It's fun repetitiveness, and some of it's kind of silly, but I like it. So I'm enjoying the game so far. Now let's talk about PvP or Dark Zone. That feels like it has changed since the beta. The Dark Zone feels like it has been turned up to 11. Enemies are everywhere. They're harder to kill. They will swarm you. I feel like in the beta, enemies would kind of stay in their little area. in the main game, they're coming at you. If you're in the extraction zone, they're gonna come get you. And I've noticed that's where they kind of spawn around is extraction zones. So there'll be 3 or 4 different groups of enemies that'll spawn around an extraction zone right when you're trying to extract, and it'll be a firefight to get that gear out, which I think is awesome. I think that's the way it should be. So that's pretty cool. Now, towards the end, let's talk about longevity, game longevity. Do I think it's got good longevity? So far, in my opinion, the first expansion or the first unlock, or I don't know, the first new content comes in April, and it's with the incursions, which are basically the raids for the Division. That's a month out from launch, or at this point, 3 weeks, 2 weeks away, 2 or 3 weeks away. And I think, or about that time it launches, will be about the time I hit in-game level with my guy. So I think they probably timed that very well, and hopefully they planned it for people like me, not for the people that burn through it like the YouTubers and the streamers and anyone else that just has hours and hours and hours to play it. So I think the pacing's right on for when you're going to get stuff to drop, for timing, for progression. I really like that. I think it's got good longevity. We won't know more until we get the new content drops and you get into the in-game levels with in-game activities. But that's what I think about the game so far. That's just a general week 1 review from a casual's perspective. That's my thoughts. That's what I think. That's what I'm playing. What do you guys think? How are you feeling about the game? I know some of you have probably played it way more than I have, and some of you don't even play the Division. What do you guys think? What's your favorite part of the Division so far? Do you enjoy it? Do you think it's going to be a game you play long term? Are you having fun? What gun's your favorite? Anything. Leave some comments below. Leave me some feedback. We'll have a discussion, talk about it. Might even spark an idea for more videos. So I'm going to get out of here. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. It does a lot to help the video get views and the channel to grow. Subscribe if you want to see more of this nonsense that I put up. And I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I will see you later. See you. Bye.